Oh boy, it's been a while. Hello everyone. I don't know how well this is coming out or how loud it is. I hope it's not too loud. We're going to create a new character. This is always fun. Oh, this game and me have a long history, and I couldn't stay away from it after watching people's videos recently. They just got recommended to me, and I'm just like, dude, I miss out. I need this again in my life. So we're back. And before I take a while to gush about what Phantasy Star is to some people. I can't remember whether this is the original opening or not. I don't think it is. No, it's the Ep 1 and Ep 2. Audio says, holy nostalgia! Audio, is the audio alright on your end? That was a fast nap. Oh no, I wasn't gonna take a nap. What's going on with the... I don't remember it being like that. The audio's okay. Okay, that's fine. That's good. So yeah, I'm totally down for playing this with anybody else if they want. Because I'm just like that on this. I don't know why this is like a cutscene thing like this, because normally, instead of being like a slideshow, it's actual CG. They updated the title screen. Yeah, it's weird. This ain't the OG, says audio. Yeah, I think they've edited it. Which is interesting. Like, it still shows basically the same thing. It's really weird how they've done that. I can only assume that this is like the PC version, because the GameCube one was like fully animated, and so is the Dreamcast one. Oh my god, man! I'm gonna be doing as much as possible on this as well. Like, I want to do all the side quests and everything instead of just doing like TTS not TTS, TTF every stream until I'm like level 100 or whatever. But yeah, for anyone who's like old on the channel, you'll know I played this pretty much before Gundam religiously. You know, this is my OG thing from like back in 2000. Where are we at? Body. There we go. And then we'll just go. Nope. I always go WhoCast. Nothing else. Oh! That's interesting. Never had Blueful as a section ID? Maybe it's because I chose Moody Dave instead of Moody Data? That's very interesting. Okay, let's do this. Let's just go, that one. That one. Ta-da! Okay. Removal of Ep 4 and no boosted rates. Experience PSO in its pure form. I'm gonna have to see how to get to Ep 4. There's some White Knight Chronicles with my OG's audio. Nice. Right, so let's create a party. Let's do Ep 1 and do Moody's Adventure. Moody's room. Password. The number 1. We're just gonna do it on normal for the time being. Hey Sammy, how you doing? There we go. I'm just gonna go straight in here. I think that's a new character. I'm Lilith. Breaking news. What does boost run? Okay. Another way to boost without all the grind. I love the way the audio messed up as soon as I started talking to her. I wonder whether that'll sort itself out. Oh, no, can I just... What was go back? There we go. Well, let's do, can we actually just do, like, normal ones? No. Huh, interesting. Those UI sounds are iconic. Yes, they are. I think I'll play the original game on Sega, and maybe that so fun to pull out my Sega. I have this on every platform it's available on. Like, seriously, I can't not play this game. It's like a very bad addiction. I always have to play it. Carrie Meg Stuff says, hi, hello. Let's see, was trying to know the controls on Xbox. Testing, Goff. I'm Rico Tyrell, a hunter. This is capsules for anyone who comes here looking for me. I hope this helps you. It won't by the end of the game. I don't know who you are, but you must know there's something unusual about Ragdoll. This is important. Pay attention to everything around you if you want to survive. I want to know how to get the single player missions in this, because there's all the multiplayer missions at the moment. Maybe it's how you make a lobby. Why is my... Oh, X is... Okay. So X is use Monomate, which is really weird. I'm not used to that. Might have to change that. The UI is like the other way around, so I'm pressing X on the controller, and it's using Monomate instead, which is my healing. It's funny because I'm playing PSO2 right now. The thing is, like, I liked the announcement for NGS, but it just looks all kinds of weird to me, and I've just not gone back to it since I started trying to play it because it was too open worldy. Like, PSO2 standard was really fun for like years, like over 10 years, and then I'm just like, that's why I go back to PSO1, because I'm just like, dude, I need my fix. And EP3 if I can. Like, I've got an emulator with EP3 on, so I can always play EP3 as well. EP3 is just all kinds of wacky, and I still haven't completed it, so... I definitely need to try and find if they've got the single-player story right now in this, though, you know, like, where you can access the missions. Because that'd be so good to do all of those, instead of obviously just running around. So cool if Sunrise makes SD Gundam a platform like this, besides the games they already did. I can't wait to see if they do anything else with SD, because SD is always fun. Let's see. How do I access my menu here? Ah, there we go. Can I customize my... Okay, so let's map the pad buttons. So we've got custom, action palette. Right, middle and the side should be A. Right should be button 2. Left should be button 3. Top should be button 4. Menu open should be start. Should be fine, I think. Ah, there we go. So if I don't have switch to the next one at the moment. What's pad 4? Go to the next, like, quick menu. Next menu on the action palette is pad 10. What the heck is that? Let's try pad 5 for that one. Ah, there we go. That's not too bad. But yeah, for anyone that's not familiar with PSO, oh my god, this game, it's like, it's old, but it's so good. Boomers, I don't like the weird faces. Be careful, you don't want to get surrounded by them. Yeah, before Gundam on the channel, I used to stream this almost like nightly, and it was a big part of it. Like, just streaming, leveling up, and having fun times talking about PSO and stuff. Speaking of, let's start equipping stuff, because I'm already leveling up here and getting some decent stuff. Say that and then get wrecked by a couple of boomers. So the idea is that we followed the original research vessel Pioneer 1 to this planet that they found after trying to find a new planet to colonize. And the original science team have just suddenly got lost in a mysterious explosion. So the idea is the second ship that we're on has come down to investigate what's happened, try and find out the source of the explosion, and also what the heck's going on, you know. Mothmans will keep on appearing one after another. You have to strike them out at the root. All these little terminals are left by the arguably the main character for the storyline, Rico. Disable the laser fences by using the colored switches. But yeah, this is sometimes you get some like weird runs in this because a bit like Diablo, it's got some randomized elements to the level generation. But if you've played it enough, you can kind of figure out the route through the level. Instead of wandering around like a madman for years. But essentially, it's like you can go online with up to 4 other people and just have a right good time wrecking everything. Hey, Damon! How you doing? Nice to see you again. Dude, this is gonna be my main game to stream again now. I'm in. That's it. I'm logged in. Outside of like Killing Floor and Lethal Company with the boys. This is all because of Mass Builder letting me down the other day. It's like, oh no, nope. Have you ever thought about playing Hades? No, even though Stu recommends it to me on like a weekly basis. Sorry, Stu, I'm not ripping on you. But yeah, Stu always recommends like really good games anyway, and he's always recommended Hades. Dude, seriously. Thing is, I know I can block that by just getting the rhythm right and having decent block rate, but I love the way I have no monomate now. Missed 007 GoldenEye. Oh god, yeah. GoldenEye was great, and then they were going to do a remake for Xbox, and it all messed up. Can I see what... Oh, I've only got sabers. Right, what was the switch for... I'm trying to remember. There's a switch button for Ep 1 and 2 that allowed you to... Ah, there we go. Damage trap. Freeze trap. And if 2 traps are set off right next to each other, or set up next to each other, they go off quicker. That Rappy's gonna get me in... Nope. Rappies are like the mascot of PSO. They're so cute. You can't actually ever kill them. Like, everything else is fair game, but Rappies specifically, you just cannot kill. You can, however, watch them be really cheeky and try and sneak off on you with items that they carry. Like, the moment you turn around, that's normally when they start being like, oh, he's not looking. Wonder if I can just get away. Nah. I need that health item, thank you very much. You also have Bricadia. Oh yeah, there's so many things that I want to play, but this is just comfy. You know, like when you're so stressed out, you just need a comfy game to go back to. That's this. Like, this is... Thanks for helping me do the dishes, Dave. Sorry. Okay. That one comfort game that you can always go back to because of everything being stressful, and you're like, dude, I know almost everything about this game. You know, so you can talk confidently about it, you can have fun, and it's just there for you, you know. That's what this game is. trap down there as well. That Rappy get... Oh, no! I don't want to miss out on that. Come on. Oh, yeah, after me having like a full-on freak out with my project at the moment, it's like, dude, I just want something that I can go back to that's like super easy. The only problem I have now is this freaking Monfest in here. Let's... Items... Oh, I do have a barrier. Do I have any better frame? So, essentially, if you don't know about PSO, I've already mentioned the story a little bit. We're playing as an android character called a WhoCast. Basically, it's like a fighter robot thing. Mostly close combat. The idea is that each class has advantages and disadvantages. Robots are really good at being able to see like traps. They auto heal slowly over time. They don't really have any status effects other than, say, like freeze or slight electrical or confusion stuff. They never get poisoned. It's always good just being a robot, basically. They have higher damage stats as well, and you don't get paralyzed, if I remember rightly. That's another thing that's annoying if you play human. But you got like human, robot, and Newman, which is kind of like space elf, is the best way of putting it. That can use magic. Robots can't use magic. You've also got this little Tamagotchi style thing called a mag, which is literally a Tamagotchi. And when you level it up, it increases your stats and gives you this giant nuke style attack called a Photon Blast, which is really cool. But again, the entire game is just based on trying to find out what's going on the planet's surface and not die. And there's a ton of like really interesting characters and storylines to do as well when you do the offline story, which I'm going to try doing when I can find out how to access it. Ooh, I got all these little bug things just trying to kill me at the moment. But yeah, this was the first console MMORPG, and it was released exclusively originally on the Dreamcast. So damn good. You used to have to run it with a keyboard and mouse to talk to people, or just like a keyboard and a Dreamcast controller. Oh no, I'm gonna get wrecked here. Yeah, it was so fun. I'm just having my ass handed to me at the moment. I just got beaten up. When we go back, we don't really lose much. You only lose a little bit of money and stuff, then you just go back to the Medibay and then just start again. If I remember rightly, you have to equip stuff? No, okay. So you just go back. I will sell some of my items though, so I can get healing. This lobby area though, the amount of times I've been in this lobby, like just waiting around for hours on end. Oh my god, this music is literally burned into my brain. Get rid of all of that. Try 4. Yeah, I got recommended a load of videos for it recently off like YouTube. Maybe because I was listening to the OST a while ago. It's just like, dude, PSO's still around if you want to play. And I'm like, oh, the private servers are still up? Okay, guess I'm going private server. But again, if anybody wants to play this with me, if anybody just wants to have a laugh and just mess around, talk smack, or just, you know, just have fun on a game, by all means, I'm down for that. Especially considering I want to make this like a mainstay of the channel again. So good. It's just a nice, comfy game where you can enjoy the ramping difficulty and experience. And it's interesting to get new people on it as well, because getting new people on it and having them come on and be like, dude, what the, you know. Ooh, the problem with these wolves, obviously, is the hunting packs, and they always go for your back when your back's turned. The idea is you have to take out the blue one if possible, because the blue one's the leader. It always ends up debuffing them if you take out the leader. There we go. That one will automatically stop and howl if you can, which should give you time to take him out. Oh, come on now. As for the combat in this, it's very simple. You get like this rhythm-based combat. Once you get the rhythm down, that's it. You instantly know what to do for the entire game. Oh, there we go, block. The cool thing about this as well is they have like timed events and everything for like Christmas and Halloween. So we see like coming up to Halloween, we should see different Halloween themed enemies and lobby things, which kind of reminds me of the Undernet in VR chat at the moment. I absolutely love that stuff. So anytime something does that, I just love it to pieces because it reminds me of this. And then when we reach like the hardest difficulty, that's when it changes the entire game's aesthetic to completely different to the levels that we see and everything. We'll have a totally different aesthetic to them. Classic says, miss my Dreamcast. I got a Dreamcast when they had the exploding systems. Glad mine never did. But it died 4 years ago. eBay one as quickly as possible. You know. Like, that's one thing I actually want to get is a copy or like a second model for every single console that we own that we don't have like 2 copies of. Because obviously, like with me and Jen having one collection between the 2 of us now, we obviously have certain consoles like twice, like the GameCube or whatever. Or if I've got like a different version of a console for a different reason, then we might have 2 of them. Like for instance, I have my original Xbox that I got back when I traded for it, which is a story that I've told on another stream. But then, alongside that, I got another modded Xbox from eBay a while ago, so I could play Metal Wolf Chaos in Japanese. That was before the actual remake of Metal Wolf came out as well. So, I've got 2 Xboxes, we got 2 GameCubes. I've had so many 360s, it's ridiculous. We got 1 PS2 now, because Jen's one died on her. So it's my PS2 Slim that we've got. We have multiple PS4s. I think we got about 3 of them. We got like 2 Xbox Ones. 2 or 3 Mega Drives, or Genesis, if you want to call them that. Ooh. I'm gonna look at that again for a moment. But yeah, we've got a load of different consoles. What made the animals become so violent all of a sudden? They weren't like that before. They were quiet and friendly. There must be some cause. I'll find it. I know. I'm a fool. This won't make me any richer. Perhaps that's why I'm exalted by them. Red Ring Rico. But I'm not really the great hunter citizens say I am. They need a hero, and I'm just here to fill that position. So throughout the entire story in this, you find in all of those little terminals, that's where you get to read all of Rico's story as we go through and see her thoughts about the entire situation, because she's actually not around. She's already explored all of this place and left them as kind of like breadcrumbs. No. There we go. A lot of combat in this game is basically just turning around, running away, getting spacing again, and then laying into the enemy. Also, when you are killed, you get your full set of traps back. Put a couple of damage traps down, so all these should be weak. And I'm not having to deal with like 50 of them. I don't think they drop items though if you damage them with traps. I can't remember. Need a Japanese PS2, says Classic, because of the Gundam games. Red gates are locked. Green means that they're open. Of course you knew that. Game's trolling me. The one cool thing about this I've shown off before, as well as the VR world that makes all of this combat and some of the enemies and everything all playable in VR chat for free. So good. Oh, come on now. This boomer at the front there. I thought I would have been level for the pistol now, but it's actually not the case. You have to be level 5, I think it is, for the pistol. Ooh, magic disc. I'll take that. Thank you very much. I also showed this a while back with Reshade as well on, which looked really cool. I might have to do that again. Just like throw Reshade on. So everything's got crazy bloom on it. There's the second part of the forest. This is close to the central dome that we saw in the beginning intro. A disaster occurred. Things were shaking, something broke through the surface, and it exploded in the central dome. I don't know what to say. For 7 years we've tried to adjust and improve the environment. What was it? Was it related to the accidents we've had recently? If you're familiar with the game, because it's been out over like 20 years, you already know what it is. Pushing all these switches and everything to bring up the bridge behind me. Because it's submerged in water, so we can bring that up. I don't know whether that gives us a break from the enemies. I don't think it does. I think they then cross it and we can just like bottleneck them. Oh no, we're good. So then I can can't use the pistol still. Hey Sky! Sky says, oh hey, we're doing this now. Indeed. Again, it's that whole thing of if anyone ever wants to join me on this, just for banter and stuff, or just to experience it, by all means, I am more than happy getting people on chat, so we can just talk about stuff while playing this. Oh my god, I'm gonna get wrecked in the corner there if I'm not careful. Another funny thing about being a robot is confused traps. Where is it? If I set this up right, ooh, I'm going to need to change R1 to L1, I think, because then it'll be better. All the monsters hurt themselves when you have a confused trap go off in the face, provided there's more than, like, one. Otherwise, they just turn around and get you. Oh, and there's the level 3 ones. I'm good, got enough obsessions coming up, says Sky. It's all good, I'll just still talk to people then. Oh, they're actually coming across the bridge. That's terrifying considering these are all like high-level enemies for this area. Ugh. That moment where you just end up locking yourself on here. Oh, can we just freeze trap them? Any moment now. There we go. Ooh! Sonic Races is going to be good when that comes out. Like, I think me and Jen said we were going to make an exception and get, like, an actual game for once, because we've not got any games in, like, ages that haven't been given to us for free. But I think we said we were going to get that one because of Rachel enjoying it. Let's just... I'm going to swap the pad functioning round. So we get, what is it? Menu, yeah, that was fine. Next page on action palette was going to be that one, I believe. Let's see. Camera was going to be that one. So if I do that now... Ah, there we go. Yep, that's better. That's more classic. Sky says, Pokemon MMO right now. I'm going to go through Alabaster Dawn tomorrow. Time Strangers after that. Time Strangers, I actually want to see the demo of that. I'm already 30 hours in on the Time Strangers demo. Beat the Lobby Mega with the baby Digimon for the heck of it. Oh, nice. Oh, that moment where everything's getting a little bit too crazy here. Can we just continue to trap them and hope it works? If we can do the little nasty thing where you open the menu up, and because the targeting system goes off when you open the menu up, you can just evade them quicker than you normally should be able to because of the targeting system. Normally, the targeting system, when an enemy is close, it will lock on and then slow you down. You can see it when I'm in combat here. It'll just like slow me down when I'm close to an enemy, and then if I want to run away, it's that kind of like, oh, we're still kind of locked on scenario. Whereas if you want to move real quick, you just end up holding the start button immediately because you're in the menu. It can't lock on to anything. So it just allows you to run away quicker. Pioneer 1 may have damaged the ecological system of Ragdoll before we were aware of it. So the native creatures tried to remove the invaders. That's one supposition. But what about the explosion? I need more information. I'm going to have to do more research. 30 hours on that demo. It takes 30 minutes to clear. Damn. Oh, hello. I am going to need to go up to the ship real soon, otherwise I am going to get beaten up again. Wonder how Digimon and Final Fantasy will hold up after the patent. I'm wondering how they're going to handle the UK government as well, because apparently the new online safety acts are making it so this isn't just like certain games. Well, apparently the online safety acts are making it so that like people are rethinking how they design games now because they can't actually have multiplayer with communication in. It's like, dude, that's bad. That's just really bad. Every game is going to be stagnant, you know, and completely devoid of communication. Like, imagine if I couldn't communicate with people on this because it wouldn't let me due to some stupid law. Oh, I'm going to have to run away and fight again another day if I can. Can we just telepipe though? I actually laugh at how I read up on the whole thing with Nintendo the other day though, and apparently he tried doing the same thing with Digimon back in the day, and actually Digimon countersued and won. I didn't know that. It made me laugh so hard. So hard. I didn't know it, and just hearing Nintendo get like a countersuit that they actually lost was like, yes! Talked about it on my animated radio show. This is classic. I feel for you. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into it, but yeah, it sucks. Sell all the stuff that I don't need. Oh my god, we got daggers already. Hell yeah! Let's buy some more Monomate. I just realized I'm not getting enough to feed my mag here either. Normally by about level 3 we can beat the dragon, which is the boss of the forests here. But you'll see him in a moment anyway if we get to him. I should have got replenished bombs as well. Here we go again. I was gonna say that other wolf is circling around, and then this one decided to take a chomp out of me. There we go. Down with the queen. I say as I scream at Nintendo's Sammy. I absolutely hate Nintendo's guts. Like, no joke, I hated them before all of this stuff with, like, the Switch and then the copyright stuff, but... I think I mentioned that on the Killing Floor stream that I did the other day, where I was messing around saying, you know, like, me and Stu basically have fake console wars still, from, like, the 90s. But I always tell him Nintendo sucks. He's just like, yeah, I can't justify anything that they do here. I was like, no, I don't think anybody can. They're just greedy and bad. Like, never mind the fact that before then I already expressed my hatred for them because of them ruining emulation. I don't know. Ruining emulation, can never do online features correctly. Actively against being able to preserve titles and like make sure that they are actually available for people in future, you know, properly. They're just a bad company in general. Sky says this patent will effectively be effective against smaller companies that can't afford to take him. Yeah, that's true. If you can't hit a Hildeberg, try standing in front of it. Of course, I don't miss. I'm literally done supporting Nintendo, says Sky. I pray Xenoblade X's sequel manages to be released on PC at some point, because not even that would make me buy from them again. Yeah, like... Well, it's like I said before, we weren't really too supportive of Nintendo on the Switch. Either way. There are a couple of fun games on it, yeah. But, like, obviously because Nintendo prices stay really high consistently, almost like Activision games. Like, Activision games, specifically Call of Duty, used to do that as well. It used to be like, dude, it's pre-owned, but it's still like 30 to 40 bucks. And the release price might be like 50. This was back in the day. But, like, I think they still go like that anyway. And it's like, dude, you literally have hardly any titles at the moment, none that I'm interested in. Like, even Metroid Prime 4, I mentioned this before, but Metroid Prime 4's showing was pretty abysmal. Everything looked bland and empty. And I was super hyped for Prime 4, because I'm a big Metroid fan. You know, so it's like, dude, seriously, you have nothing for me to pay for. So, thanks for saving me money, you know, because I'm not getting a Switch 2. Like, we don't have the money anyway, but even if we did, we would not get a Switch 2 right now. And then, oh, dude, I need to do a video about this, but, like, I think I mentioned it on the Killing Floor stream, but Sega is on fire right now. Oh my god. Like, hang on. Tactics are important, but strategy is vital. You have to think about how you can put yourself in an advantageous situation. Look, learn, analyze, and judge. Think carefully. Sega are absolutely on fire at the moment. Like, if you've not seen the new stuff, like Crossworlds, like, all of the Crossworlds stuff has been great, including, like, the demos and everything. But they started doing, like, the trailers. And the one where they showed off Hatsune Miku, Joker, and, the Yakuza guy from Like a Dragon, I think it was. That was what originally got me hyped. I was like, okay, this is looking good, right? Then they dropped the one about SpongeBob, and I'm like, I'm not so sure about that, but it's still looking like a good game. Then they show Extreme Gear from Sonic Riders, and I'm like, oh, okay, I can get behind this. Sonic Riders return, you know. And then they went all in, balls to the wall, freaking recreating what was essentially Redline, the anime, but Sonic version, which was insane. It's like a 5-minute animated trailer, which if you've not seen it, it is absolute fire, right? They were really cooking hard with that one. The music slaps, the animation slaps. It is by far one of the best things they've put out ever. And I'm like, oh my god, that's fantastic. I've watched it so many times with Rachel, because Rachel loves it too. She just references when she wants to watch it as, Daddy, 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 put Sonic in a car on. You know? I'm like, okay, right? Put a link on Discord to it later. Oh, I will do. But yeah, there was that was fire. And then for anyone who's seen, like, the old 90s Nintendo versus Sega ads, they recently released a remake of one of them where it was, it's like a drag racer. And it has a TV on the back of it. And it's showing off how good Sonic is, you know, compared to Mario. But the entire thing is basically ripping on Mario Kart, because the latest Mario Kart is apparently devoid of anything. The open world is boring as hell. And one of the patch releases recently was along the lines of, we got multiplayer to actually work. You know, it's just like, wait, what? You know, I can't remember exactly what it was. It was like one of the game modes in multiplayer that actually finally got working after like 1.6. But yeah, back to this trailer. They're doing like versus Mario Kart, and they're like, oh, you know, you can hit the open road, you can customize everything. It's so fantastic. Or you can play this game. We don't have to tell you the name of this. Everybody already knows it, but it's boring as hell. It's just like, what? It's literally... I had a laugh because recently one of the guys from Sega, one of the top brass, turned around and was like, yeah, we want to actually start making our old franchises again. That's why we've showed them off recently. But we want to actually start appealing more to like older fans and get more of our IPs back. And it's like, dude, you could have done this for years. You could have been printing money all this time, but I don't mind as long as you actually, like, make a good comeback, because this is really promising right now, you know. So it's so funny just seeing more or less like Nintendo be portrayed for what they actually are, which is a bad company after freaking I think it was Sakurai ended up dying. Not Sakurai, freaking, because Sakurai does Smash. It was, trying to remember off the top of my head now. Jen's laughing at that. Jen, who died? Come on, who died? No, seriously, who died? Who died? That was a really big thing. They did the code for Pokemon. Come on, Jen. Yeah, now you can only think of Sakurai and Miyamoto. I'm gonna put you on the back foot now. Who died at Nintendo, Google? I should know this as well. Iwata, yeah. Because it was freaking Iwata asks for years. Like, ever since Iwata left, that's it. And by left, I mean left this mortal coil. This plane of existence. Your brain was like, no, let's get a chuckle in here. I'm like, no, Jen, let's run with this. I'm having problems. Join in. Oh. Putting Nintendo on blast all the time on these streams because I absolutely hate the guts. Let's see. Dude, imagine if Sega decides now is the time and releases a new console. Dude, if they did, I would love it to be like somehow harkening back to everything else, but also be like really good. You know. Admittedly, it's the whole thing of no big company is great, you know. Like, Sega have had their own problems, like, recently with the whole Crush 40 thing about music in the Sonic movie. And in other things where Crush 40 weren't getting royalties for them. And then there was, like, a bunch of other things as well, like Sega going after people for having dev kits that they managed to find in bins and stuff and using police to apparently arrest them. I don't agree with that, but that's about the only dodgy things I've ever heard from Sega. You know, while it's not great, at least it's not... We're trying to essentially block small indies from competing with us because they actually turned around and made a good game that everybody wanted and showed us up for being really bad game devs and a really bad company. And now we're taking it to them and nobody likes us anyway and still plays this other game. Hell, I was thinking of getting Pal World the other day just for a laugh. I still might. You know, if it's on for reasonably, you know, like, cheap price, I might get it just to support the devs. Because why not? You know, big middle finger to Nintendo. Like, admittedly, Nintendo have supported Sega pretty well after the Dreamcast failed. But that's only because Microsoft turned around and went, give us all your games, and then we're just going to peace out. Have fun with that. We also may or may not base the Xbox off the Dreamcast. I need that Rappy on the floor to give me an item before I get killed. Oh, no, I'm dead. You have to go back down. Let's see. I love Sega. It's so good. It's a sad direction in my heart has been broken about how much Nintendo changed over the years. That's why Sega are getting the comeback. I love, again, how Sega are literally taking it to Nintendo and actually having a more confident, like, comeback. You know. It's so funny just to see Nintendo floundering at the moment. See you in a bit, Jen. Let's see. I'm going to keep the daggers, because I'm going to use those. I need the handgun, that's like next level, which I've mentioned before. I want to get my mag level as well, but I don't have enough money for that at the moment. Reggie leaving was a sign. Yeah, that too. First it was Iwata dying, then Reggie leaving. Feels like they were at least restrained by the CEO. They've lost all restraint now. Yep. The only thing I can think of was making Isabel and the Doom guy canon with a wedding and everything. Again, that was funny when that happened. It's like, it's one of those things where when you see somebody getting the comeuppance, you know, I just can't help but feel, you know, satisfied by seeing a company just get really, really, really hated when they deserve it for all the crap that they're doing. Because I've never agreed with companies going after indies with such a heavy hand. It's like they clearly made something that was better than what Nintendo were putting out, and as a result Nintendo turned around and filed a load of patents or patents, all of which we know are BS. And by that I mean, like, if all of Pal World had been made after Nintendo had these patents, I think everyone would have been like, maybe that's bad on Pal World's part. But it's because Pal World literally was made before these patents, and then Nintendo just turned around and gone, you know what? We'll just retroactively file for these and then claim for them. You know, it's like, dude, you can't just do that. It's like me turning around and saying, like, oh, I really need money now, so I'll just steal money off somebody and then just claim that I borrowed it later on. It's like, dude, that's not what happened, you know. I know that's not the best analogy. I'm like trying to come up with something here while also playing a game at the same time, but it's that whole thing of I can't just say, like, something's mine when clearly it's not if it's already somebody else's. You can't just retroactively go back and be like, oh no, I'm just going to change time by filing these patents after the fact. That's I think what has everybody like, this ain't right. Ooh. Oh my god, getting ganged up on like 4 enemies, 2 Barbarous Wolves, and a freaking set of Giga Boomers. That Barbarous Wolf is, I think, either buffed or debuffed. I think it's a debuff because of the other wolf dying, because normally they work in packs. Oh my god, gotta make sure I don't. There we go, can I just... Yeah, it's a debuff. Oh my god. 2 Hildebert. So Hildebert are these giant things that are just crazy and will hit you like a truck. Try to put a couple of damage traps around them and the freeze trap in hopes that I can at least survive a little bit while doing damage. Oh my god. If one of them crits me... Ooh! Oh no, I don't have any healing. Can I do Confuse Trap? And Freeze? Oh, Classic does Super Chat. I will have to address that. Hang on. No! Oh! That freeze was gonna go off. I wanted that freeze trap to go off, but it didn't. Classic says 20 and says, I agree, Moody. I might get Palworld for the heck of it. Plus, it's sad. I almost worked for them. Ooh. Been thinking of working for King Koopa Bowser and the Koopalings. Glad I didn't buy. Oh, for Nintendo. Like, it's terrible when you think about it, because like, there's so many places that if you wanted to work in the games industry that you could try and apply for. But some of them, they just really turn you off because of the way that they act. It's like, no major company is without fault. You know, but it's that whole thing of like, dude, seriously? It's the best analogy I can think of is, it's like, if Toby realistically sued you for turning Undertale 3D. I know, right? Like, dude, you've already made Undertale. You're making Delta, and Toby's like, yeah, I don't mind, it's my IP. You know, imagine if Toby did that, he just started suing everybody. That would be insane. You know. I'm actually glad Toby's very, non-restrictive with Undertale, you know. Like, not just for me, but it's cool seeing him embrace, like, well, not totally embrace, but not mind fan material. Because look at how much fan material has come out of Undertale as a result. You know. Meanwhile, Nintendo are like, that Mario cake that you ate last week, we want the cake back. You owe us money for the cake as well. I know that's like the most extreme example, but... Goes back in time to like 20 years ago and asks a kid for the birthday cake with Mario back. You know. Oh! These Hildebert, man, they're gonna go through my freaking health like nothing if I don't try and damage him. Quick. That's 3 traps there. No! Oh, that was a close heal. You know I'm getting desperate when I'm using daggers on these things at level 4. Oh! Levels me flat and takes half my health off. Jeez. If he gets a crit again. Oh, yep, there we go, I'm dead. At least, I'm not really losing much here. Let's see. I'd say that was accurate, says Sky. I'd say he's pro AU, says Sammy. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Love Toby, he's so good for creativity, comes from the heart, not greed. That might be in the future, Dave, if Nintendo keeps this up, says Sammy. Nintendo gets the freaking DeLorean from Back to the Future and is all like, so, anything that you've had that's Mario related, whether it be merch or birthday cakes or whatever, we want them back now, or we'll sue you. That bit of fan art that you drew in like 2000 and then posted it on DeviantArt, we're suing you because you made fan art. Also, if you made any fan games, we're confiscating your computer as well. And everything that you have Mario on. So if you happen to have a Mario avatar on your iPad or whatever, we're confiscating your iPad as well. It's so stupid. That's how ridiculous it sounds at the moment. That's why like jokes like this hit home and don't sound too ridiculous, because it's just like Nintendo being so aggressive right now in chasing down people and stuff that they do. Like, the funniest ones for me are like fan projects, right? Like, Sega doesn't mind fan projects. They encourage them, provided that you don't earn money from them, right? There have been plenty of fan remakes of like different Mario games or other things like that, and then all of a sudden it's just like, and cease and desist. It's like, you could say, yes, that's the nature of fan projects. You're gonna have a cease and desist eventually because it's not your IP. But it's like, dude, it depends on how aggressive the company is actually chasing the IP to defend it, you know. I could argue Sega had it down because they know that basically it's the whole thing of, well, if you don't discourage people other than be like, as long as you don't make any money off it, you're fine, then essentially you've got free fanfare that will stick around. That's why Sega is still relevant, basically, you know. Everybody looks for, like, fan content for, like, Sonic stuff, and then they're like, you know what? Maybe I'll check out the new games. You know, it's self-perpetuating at that point, whereas Nintendo are like, we saw you were creating a Mario game and you've only just done the sprite work or maybe the models for it last Tuesday on your stream or whatever. We're going to take you down now. Also, we're going to take your entire YouTube channel offline. I mean, remember when they charged people for streaming Nintendo content ages ago, where they were like, you may need to file for a partnership with us and we will take your revenue. You know. Dude, what? I heard this tall column was built to commemorate the immigration of Pioneer 1. But it may just be me, but it doesn't look very new. These patterns, aren't they characters? Yes, they are, Rico. Sonic EXE, yeah. These large companies would farm so much goodwill if they decided to sell a limited license for fan projects. Oh yeah. Kinda like FNAF. I felt sad. Nez sued a poor family in Thailand that had nothing. Nintendo sued a poor family in Thailand that had nothing. They made a Game Boy out of a cardboard box that only art in crayon from its frame. It's sad. This is classic. Dude! It's crazy times. Crazy times, and Nintendo are like, hold my beer. We can get it's like, if you thought the games industry was already bad, hold my beer, we can get worse. Like, all we need to do now is hear that Nintendo overworked people. Like, really badly overworked, because obviously it's Japan. And the moment you hear that, it's like, oh boy, because not just Nintendo, but EA used to do that loads. They used to work the staff into the absolute ground. Like, EA were terrible for crunch. So the moment you hear that from, like, Nintendo, that's a commonplace thing where it's like, oh yeah, we had to go into crunch on this. It's like, dude, nobody's gonna side with that, because nobody likes crunch. Oh hey, level up! Now I can actually get a ranged weapon. Can I just... Oh, I can use my damage traps again. Oh wait, no, I can't use a ranged weapon because of the accuracy that I need for it. Bam. You mean no one likes to crunch? Oh, it's just crunch in general. Oh, what do you mean no one likes crunch? I love crunching. I love crunching down on cookies. I've done crunch. It's crazy. Like, apart from, obviously, my own projects and stuff, where I've done crunch off my own free will. You know, I've done actual crunch. It's rough. It's rough and tiring. Oh, come on now. Oops, excuse me. There it is. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. We're almost at the dragon here as well. I wonder if I can take him on. Should be able to. I'm like level 5. You normally take him on at level 3 if you're a force. I mean, admittedly, a force has different magic by then, but... Speaking Hildeburg, man. It's like, I'm going to breathe fire, and I'm going to crit you if you're not careful. Ooh, there we go. Jeez! I hate the way this thing has so much power, but then again, it is the, almost like the mini-boss of the ruins. No, not the ruins, sorry, the forest. Why did I say the ruins? I'm probably thinking about Undertale again because of the animation, because that streamed before. Ooh. Ooh, jeez. I just avoid his hitbox there, hopefully. It's not bad when there's one of them and you can kind of just step around him, but... Have I got a telepipe? Yes, I do. And I've got a trimate as well. That's nice. I can use that on my mag. I need to get as much, like, advantage on the dragon as possible. Because even though the dragon's easy, sometimes you just get slightly unlucky. Especially with me having no ranged weapon. Love the fact that all of the nurses on the ship are Newmans. They just look cute with the Alphies. Then again, my character doesn't have any preference because he's a robot. Right, let's sell. Got nothing to say. Oh, okay, so I'm running low on everything. That's not good. I can't do that. Right. Yeah, I'm pretty low on everything at the moment. Let's just go mag. Let's do trimate. Oh, I need 3 of them if I wanted to power up that way. Can't do anything else to that yet. So what I'm essentially doing is every, I think it's 3 minutes, you can feed your mag. Again, a mag is like a Tamagotchi. And for those unfamiliar with Tamagotchi, it's kind of like a Digimon. And for anyone that's unfamiliar with Digimon, it's a cool thing that's better than Pokemon. But yeah, it's a little virtual pet that you can raise that helps increase your stats. Pokemon be like, oh, we don't want to kill anybody, and we're just gonna reuse the same ideas over and over and over again, basically, and just like change stuff so you have like Mega Evolution. Digimon be like, we're gonna give this Digimon a gun and a mech arm, you know. Please don't land on me. Please don't land on me. So yeah, inside the giant dome here, this is where we find the dragon. The dragon is a bit of a pain, just because he has like his ranged projectile attack. He can literally just land on you whenever he fancies, and then also he can dig underground. Ooh, and he can do that as well. You can aim for his head. We should be able to get off about 3 combos, depending on what the weapon is. There we go. Ooh! The only problem is, every time he steps on you, he has a chance of running a crit. That's what I get for attacking him at this level, but then again, it's not too bad. You can actually kill him at level 5. I wish the dragon could be a pet. In PSO 2, you can actually find I think it's another version of the dragon, because they always bring back a similar looking dragon. But also, in this version, you can actually control it on one of the quests. It was kind of weird. It's like this little Easter egg thing where on one of them you can actually control it. It's crazy. Sammy says, I just remembered a question. Oh, go for it. Well, I'm just racking up combos here. There we go, he's weak. He's almost dead. But yeah, it's kind of crazy you can play as the dragon in one of the quests. You have to join as, like, I think it's the 4th person or something in one of the quests, and it just allows you to play him. Here's the crazy bit. This is where it's like, so, ooh. I was going to say you have to avoid him by running around the outside where he critted me. Sammy says, my sister was wondering if Cathy or Bratty were available. I think Bratty is, because I know I've already got Cathy. Just give me a moment. After this, I'll take a quick peek. Oh no. I wanted to get that combo off on him. I should ask John whether he wants to come on this with me. That'd be cool. Oh, come on now. He's gonna go under again. I can't remember what the... You can actually have it where you can keep the menu on for the map, I swear. The reason why I'm doing this is it doesn't lock on to me, but you can actually just like run around in circles and there we go, avoid him. I think it's you can literally just go, oh there it is, area map. He should come up now, I think. Yep, there we go. Bump. Oh, you son of a... Crits me as he lands. Oh, he can also kill you as well if he lands on you at the very end when you kill him like that. Push your body. Level 6! Hooray! And then he fades out of existence and gives us a star atomizer. And then we can pick all these weapons off him. So many containers around this area as well, if I remember rightly. Ooh, armor! Nice. That's the next setup, I think. Yep. Oh, I don't have a different barrier, but I have armor now, which is good. I want to quickly see before I answer Sammy's question whether I can do the single player missions on this. I swear I can. I just need to know what setting it is, because it would be cool to actually run through a load of them. Especially on stream, because like the story is something that's really, really interesting. Ooh, dagger +1, dude. That's real nice. There is 4 sets of boxes in here. I don't know whether I've killed them all. Or destroyed all of them, got the items out. I think I have. Love the way the dragon's just like, I'm gonna set up base in here, have fun. Right. Just give me a sec, Sammy, and then we're good. We're good to confirm that. We can get rid of. I think it's the dagger because we got dagger +1. Yeah. Get rid of the dagger. Get rid of the rifles if you don't use those, and the antidotes, and the mono fluid, and the dye fluid, and the frame. Keep the handgun. Keep the moons. Get rid of that frame. And the funniest idea for arts is Sammy. Oh? This makes me want to go into VR version again, just because of how accurate the VR version is. People voicing OCs in the project. I see them wearing a costume of the character they're voicing. That'd be cool. Dude, limited quest for Halloween. All quests require a Halloween cookie. What? Oh, dude. How do I get a Halloween cookie? VR. Local enemies in the virtual room. Towards the Future. That was the one that I used to play loads. Endless Episode 1. So, Towards the Future is literally just like everything in the game on ridiculous respawn thrown at you. Let's see. A horse turns around and it's a shark. Sorry. Yeah, because of Lucy. Christmas event, anniversary badge, exchange your bronze, silver, and gold badges here. No information in the Forge. Interesting. What else we got? Retrieval. Soul Blade. Retrieve an item developed. Rappy Holiday! That was a really fun. That was a DLC mission in the original. That one was DLC as well, Gallon's Treachery, where you shoot a movie. That one's pretty fun. Let's see. Interesting. Some player-created quests. Maximum attack. Oh, these are just challenge ones. And then it's just mop up. Endless Nightmare. Interesting. Right, so let's quickly jump out this server, see if we can do a different game that actually has. No, you can play App 4 there. Ah, there we go. Does that change everything then if I just go like as the party name? Right, and then I just go put password 1. There's totally different Phantasy Star on Steam. I don't know if it's still up there. They lost a lot of games. There's classic Phantasy Star, and then there's PSO2. Oh, we do! We have the side stories! Side stories, and then we have Solo, Gallon's Plan, Good Luck, Night of Coral. Some of these are made up, but I know there's one of those that's legit. Hang on. Let me just check this thing for Sammy. Casting Call Club. Let's see. I have like over 99 notifications on this. Let's just see. Right, just let me check to see on this other screen. Dude, come on, load! Load! There we go. Right, Immersion Tale, Manage Roles. Oh, no. Bratty's been closed. Bratty's been assigned to King Chaos, who also does Whimsum's voice at the moment and whims a lot. The ones that don't have any, as in like they go uncontested, so this is if you want like any of the other ones. These are the ones that are open at the moment. So we got Fish Receptionist, Night Knight. Both of those are female. Night Knight's the giant set of armor looking one from the core. Fish Receptionist is the receptionist in MTT Resort. Big Mouth, who's the plant looking thing in Snowden, who has like one line in the bar or whatever to Sans. Ice Cap's open for the moment, but I might close that one eventually. My Gosp and Vegetoid are still open for the ruins. It's like Vegetoid, obviously I'm not assigned anyone yet, because it's one of those things of seeing who will actually give me good lines for that. Mygosp, I think I might be getting somebody for that. Same with like Jerry. Crystal, who only has like a couple of lines, who's the amalgamate who's Snowy's mother. That one is still open. Royal Guard 02, that one's still open. Ice Wolf, Dress Lion, Mew Mew, and Glide. Oh, and Frogget. Ping the list for me so I can show it. No problem. We'll give you that on or after the stream. We're gonna quickly do is just finish up here. Oh, by doing one of the solo missions. It was a side mission, battle training, I believe it was. Yeah, this is the first mission you ever do in standard PSO. Sky says, "Oh good, you didn't say there's a coffee table in Toriel's living room is open. I got a chance for that part. I get time to practice." How was that, Sky? Let's not skip the dialogue. Are you moody? I'm Zid. I asked a young hunter Ash to do some research on Ragol. He's supposed to be done with the job by now, but he hasn't returned yet. Perhaps he got himself into some trouble. So I want to ask you to go to Ragol to rescue him. Not by yourself. Please go with the hunter over there. First of all, can you bring him here? I'll talk to you later. So the hunter is... There he is. This is Kyreek. Kyreek is an absolute badass. Are you Moody Dave? This is the first time I've had a partner. Zid asked me to do this job first. Unexpectedly, he told me I'd have to work with someone else. I had to say yes, as he's my client. So Kyreek is literally a killing machine. Look at him, he's 30 levels higher than us. And he's the same class. Hello again. He's Kyreek, your partner for this quest. He's a WhoCast. He's a pro. Perhaps you can learn a lot from him. Kyreek, I know you're unhappy, but you two are hunters and you need to do this. One has to retrieve the data disk that I asked Ash to get. The other has to help Ash return here if he's injured. This is my personal agenda. It has nothing to do with business. Ash is my cousin and I don't want to lose him. Please understand. I have no choice. So yeah, Kyreek is literally just built for battle. He does nothing else but slaughter stuff in this game. He's amazing. He's like one of the characters that everyone has a lasting impression of. Because he has a scythe! Everybody in the game starts with like a saber or a wand or a pistol. He comes in the first mission with a freaking beam scythe that literally will cleave everything in one hit. It is nuts. And he's cold. He's really cold. He hardly talks. He's just like, yep, I want to see how you battle. There you go. Absolute badass. Like, no joke, when I started playing this, I absolutely wanted that scythe that he has. And then I found out it actually drains your health when you use it, or when you have it equipped. Prepare yourself for the savage creatures of Ragol. If you're close enough, your cursor shows which enemy you can attack. Don't let them surround you. Right, you have to get shots in on the enemies here. If you don't, he will literally just cleave them. His animation, man. He's stuck because of his block. Because he takes a while to respond. Because he's that high a level, he can just block anything and kill anything in the forests in one hit. But if you manage to get at least one hit in on the enemy, you actually share the experience. Man be walking around the ruins with a freaking scythe. Not the ruins, sorry, the forest. I keep saying the ruins, dude. Undertale's on my brain all the time. Be careful. Even if you defeat one group, another enemy might be hiding near. Watch the radar and prepare for battle, so you don't get surrounded. That's a door switch. Press it and then it unlocks the door. I love the way, because he's a tutorial guy at the beginning as well. He tells you the most obvious stuff. Using my Blender animations and my avatars to do podcasts, I love the stream from radio shows how I pipeline it to my VTube software. Meant to tell it properly. Sorry about that. From last stream. No, it's alright, man. It's alright. Gonna go this way with Kyrie. You can watch him just wreck everything. I think there's a Phantasy. I'm gonna go with some Naughty Girls waiting for me, and my phone is actually dying, so Sammy. Thanks, Sammy. Talk to you on the next one. This mission's pretty short anyway, so what I'll do is after this, I'll send Sammy the DM, and I'll hop off. Should be more enemies spawning around here, roughly. No. Trying not to let Kyrie take all the experience that I actually need here to level up. No, no, no! Oh, I just missed that one. In some areas, you must defeat all the enemies to unlock the doors. Perhaps it's a security reason. Other doors can be opened through switches. Yeah, don't mind me, just two casts walking around. I'm not going to open that switch. Actually, no, the boxes might be worth it because of the mag. I just wish I could have enough money already or items so I could level the mag up. Arms and protectors have these attributes. Learn to link attributes to enemy types. Monsters around here are all native animals, practice on them. Techniques also have attributes. Learn the attributes if you want to survive. Kyrie, why are you so cool? Apart from the fact that you're the first character anyone ever sees. If you're with teammates, they'll watch your back. If you're alone, try to change the view often to look around. Do I have more EVP with that or evasion? I think. I remember when I first played this, I played as a Rakasiel, the female ranger mech character, I think it is. I played that because I was like, oh, I like the design and everything, and then ended up like with no money and not able to do much. I was just like, oh no. So I ended up quitting and going WhoCast after that. I think it was partly Kyrie that inspired that as well. I was like, oh, guy's a badass, I'm just gonna go for the same class as him. What's wrong? Is it difficult to hit the enemies? No. Alright. As long as you aren't a liability. Let's give the mag a monomate, and we'll give it a star atomizer as well. I wonder if I just saved up and kept giving it star atomizers because its stats would be equal, whether it would be alright, and what would it evolve into. The thing is though, if I did that, there's no need for me to have like certain stats. You know, that enhance like magic use or whatever, so it'd be a really stupid mag. I'd have to like farm for another one and then level that up and use it. No, no, no! Aww. Yeah, there we go. Bam. We got that crazy box action going on here. Half tempted to go on some Northern, like I was saying the other day, you know, install it in and play it in VR. That would be crazy. before I get people being like, do it, do it! Because I actually do want to see what it's like. It would give a crazy sense of scale, but also I have a feeling I'd just get, like, terrified. But I suppose that's what people would stick around for. Don't kill the Rappy! There we go. Oh, he's going murdering the Go Boomer over there. Oh, these Rappy. No! Oh, I'm missing out on the experience. Dude, I want to get the free items that are on the Rappy corpses. But I just know he's gonna... Well, not corpses, you know what I mean. Because Rappies don't actually die. Oh, he got it anyway. Oh, he just got that one too. Here's a simple battle tip. Be mindful of the colours during battle. The cursor above an enemy is a hint on how to attack them. He says that as he's off screen because of the battle. Dude, if I leave that monomate on the floor there, I can come back and get it in a moment. I think anti-paralysis did accuracy, if I remember rightly. God damn, nothing. Rudy, look on the action palette. You see the outline colours? Notice that the cursor colour has a matching action palette colour. The red cursor means attack. Got it? Yeah, Ash is in the next room here. Oh! I thought I was going to make that without him killing it, because I actually want more of the experience. He's got an extra 30 levels higher. Who is it? I don't know who you guys are, but be careful. They're still hiding around here. Here's where the thing is. I can hear something. A growl? And then they jump out when we pick up the data disk, I think it is. You obtain the data disk! There we go. And then Kyrie proceeds to go and slaughter all these wolves. I think that's it, right? There we go. There's Ash. Whew, thank you. What? Zid? Now I know why you guys are here. He always treats me like a kid. I complete the quest and then suddenly they attacked me here. Monsters appeared and I dropped the disc. I couldn't do anything. I'll take the spoil with me. You deliver the disc to the client, then we can finish the job. Train yourself. Become much stronger to impress me. And then he vanishes. This is a badass, but he has a crazy laugh. Level 2 on power. Nice. Let's just make that almost level 3 on power. Where's the... There it is, then I don't have to buy more later on. And then I can go sell this stuff. Okay. Sell. I need to keep that handgun, man. I know it's going to come in handy. Mana fluid can go. We got another handgun there. Another set of armor, another handgun. 2 frames. Rest anti-paralysis. I might keep that. Dude, I'm decked out with handguns at the moment. can't give the mag anything yet. That would have been great to be able to give the mag something at the very end. Thank you, I'll keep practicing. Where's Kyrie? Kyrie already left after receiving the Meseta. Phew! I've never seen such an intimidating android. But it was like that android was built for battle. This must be the disc that I asked Ash to find. Thanks! Ash is enduring the pain, since he won't go to see a doctor. You can get your reward from the guild. Thank you! Oh, thank you. I think I get, like, what, 500 for that? That's actually not too bad. Hey! And then we can also... what was it? Now we can make a blue chair. We were able to do that before, but... this is a cool thing exclusively to Ep 1 and 2 that was originally on the GameCube, was you could just sit in a photon chair that was the same colour as your ID, and then just have chair races in the lobby. It's crazy. Anyway, I'm going to get going. Thank you very much, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed. Thanks very much to Classic again for the super chat, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!